Hello, hello, and welcome back. I am back into Subnautica. Tonight is the night where I am very much hoping to finish off the game and get off of this gosh forsaken world. So I am, I believe, in Mushroom Base, which is true. And I am going to try and build the rest of the Neptune. There is one location where I have not been able to get into because I haven't been able to relocate it since I found it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And that is one of the alien facilities in the lava cave. However, that being said, if we
Systems online.
head up here, hello Navazi, hello. Don't mind the random messaging. I was playing around with different stuff. I am very much hoping to finish off this. I feel like I am close, but I need to build all of this next stuff, and I think there's at least one or two more things that I need to build. So we're going to work on this. We're going to see if I can actually get off the planet. And if I do, and I still have time, I have other games set up to play again tonight. But let's hop in. So, we're gonna go back to Mushroom Base and see if I can't build. Unfortunately, a lot of my building materials are down in Tree Base. So I might have to use my scanner room and find some more stuff. But the goal of today is to win. So we're gonna see what we have over here. I really think all of this is empty. That's not terrible. I have a lot of tablets, which is nice. Oh, nope. It's a tab to get out. I do have stalker teeth, and I do have enameled glass. Why do I need enameled glass? That's interesting. Well, I'm gonna keep one in. That is not a computer chip. And that works. We're going to dump some more kyanite crystals in there. I need 2 batteries in order to make... Sorry, I'm looking at this right here. So, the Cyclops shield generator. But for whatever reason, I think that is what it told me to make when I was looking at my Neptune, which doesn't really make sense. And if I look at all of the things that I can make, I don't actually see where it says to make the Neptune stuff. There, that one. So I do need the Cyclops shield generator, and that's why I need the enamel glass. I need the computer chip and the plate steel. Okay. So I'm going to put those 2 things over here so I know that I have them. That's fine. So I can get rid of the enamel glass, and I can get rid of the computer chip. And how do I make the green stuff? Let's see. This stuff. Hydrochloric acid needs deep shrooms. Okay. Which I should have here. I do. And I have salt in there, so I need to go and find some more gold, which means I need to activate my scanner room. And that would be in... Okay, so this is what I don't understand about my scanner room. Is I usually have 3 pages, and then every time I log in, I do not. So you know what? We're just gonna go look. Push E to exit. We're gonna do this old style. No scanner room.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Navazi, how was your day today? Are you happy it's a Thursday night? Tomorrow's Friday? I myself am starting to feel quite a bit better. I don't feel quite so bad. I feel like I can control my coughing a lot more. Crashing early tonight, that's a good idea. I should do the same. The last couple of nights I've been up till like 1 o'clock in the morning. I think I need... No, I don't. I don't. It is late. But my thing is, still having issues sleeping since I've had my cold. So I stay up until I'm actually tired, and then I end up taking some NyQuil, and then I sleep for a good solid like 5 hours, and then I'm kind of ready to go. And I'd rather stay up till 1 and sleep till 7 versus like going to bed at 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock and waking up at 3. Because I would be absolutely a grumpy Gus if I woke up at 3 o'clock and could not go back to sleep. And that's usually what happens. I am currently looking for gold drop things, like little rocks that I can destroy. That growling is this thing up here, which he's really cute, but very, very loud. A grumpy Gus. Absolutely. And I'm not gonna lie. Everyone's a little stressed right now. There's a lot of stuff going on at my work today. They're doing the Meet the Family and Meet the Staff night tonight, which is like a big barbecue, a cake raffle, and a whole bunch of other things going on. And I've been wearing my mask all day, like all week, because of my cough, and I feel bad. I'm in a public spot. I don't want to like cough all over anything. And so I've had a couple people ask, "Are you coming tonight?" And I was like, not with this. I can't. Nope. So I'm sure it was a great night, and I look forward to hearing stories, but at the same time, I legitimately got home at 4 o'clock, and I read until about 15 minutes ago. And I have this habit, oh my gosh. So I have this habit when I'm reading a really good book and I have to put it down because I'm about to do something else, I tend to just like skip hundreds of pages in just to see, kind of like give you a tidbit of what's going to happen next. You know, they do that in TV shows when you're watching and they're like, next, on the next episode, it's going to be this, this, and this. So I ended up doing that on this book, and I had a moment. Like, it was... I apparently picked a really good spot to just randomly flip to. And the other person that I have been talking to about this book, and they've been really encouraging me to pick it back up because they're very excited about the book. I'm very excited about the book. I absolutely love the series. But I had to take photos of like the random 2 or 3 sentences that I read as I skipped. And he's like, but you can't read that. That is like when they take their oaths. That is a pivotal moment in the book. And I'm like, oh, well, oops. But now I know it's coming, and now I have something to look forward to, and I'm gonna continue. Obviously, I was gonna continue to read anyways. But it just makes me more like, I might stay up and read tonight instead of play games when I'm done. We'll see. I have not found any gold, by the way. None. None whatsoever. was not gold. That was indeed copper. I don't know why I do it. I just do it. And it doesn't feel like I'm ruining anything because I know I'm going to read it and I don't read the whole entire page. I just every so often flip through 100 pages in advance and read 2 to 3 sentences. And I'm like, ooh, that's interesting. And I'll put the book away. Or, I mean, it was 2 merchants talking that wasn't very exciting. So I'm going to flip another 100 pages and see what I get. This time it just happened to be that I flipped to apparently a very, very, very pivotal moment of the whole story. And it did. So I'm only halfway through. I'm reading book 3 of the Stormlight Archives, and I put it down for an exorbitant amount of time, considering I ate through the first 2 books in probably a month or less. Like, I'm surprised I even slept. If you have ever watched Neverending Story, where Bastian ends up getting all curled up in the attic of his school because he can't put his book down. He's got to read more. He has to read more. That was me in the first 2 books. Like, blanket and all. There was a time, and I messaged my friend, and I'm like, I just had this moment. I really just had this moment. It is 3 o'clock in the morning. It is storming outside. The window is open, and I went to close it and curled up under my blanket and continued to read because it was just that good of a spot. So, I mean, I really get into my books. And I'm very, very excited to see where this goes. I still have not picked up any gold. I needed a good hook. So I was explaining what had happened earlier in the story, and my friend was like, oh my god, it's just starting to ramp up. I'm like, what do you mean it's just starting to ramp up? It's only halfway through the book. Like, it can't just start to ramp up. There's half of the book. And this is a 1,000+ page book. So halfway through is only 500 pages. But apparently it's only just starting. And now I'm worried because I've been reading it at work during my 1-hour lunches because I don't come home at lunch anymore due to all the construction. So I have like a 55-minute session of just uninterrupted reading. And I'm wondering if I should continue to read my book while I am at work, because once it starts going, I'm not going to want to stop. And I don't think my principal is going to be like, that's okay, Zenobia. You can just sit in a random spot in the school and not do your job and just sit there and read this amazing book. Because I completely understand that you cannot put it down when you are this far into the story. I don't think that'll happen. So I have to pick and choose wisely, and if it seems like the next chapter is going to be very interesting, I might have to stop early and do something else. I don't know. But I'm very excited to see where it goes. I'm very excited to continue the story. Very good series overall. I really love high fantasy books. I love long books. I love long stories. And this one has not disappointed at all. Read on the sly. Yeah, I'll just sit at my desk. Honestly, I used to do that as a kid. And it kind of actually upset me because we had a thing in elementary school where it was like the top readers got this recognition. They got a special book. They got recognition at the assembly and all this stuff. And I'm like, I read all the time. I don't pay attention in class because I had those little desks that had an opening. So you didn't have to lift the desk up. It had this opening where you shoved all your stuff in it. And I would take my book and I would put it inside the desk and I would sit there and read instead of listen. My teachers knew this, and yet I never got this award. Not bitter at all. Not at all. But but I tend to get really, really into books. There are times where it's bright and sunny outside, like legitimately the nicest day ever. It's 35 degrees, the sun is shining, the birds are chirping, and I'm reading that it's the dead of night. The storm is raging. Everything is starting to just crumble and hope is dwindling. And I'll stop for a second and I'll look outside and be legitimately confused because I'm like, why is it sunny out? This is not the way. So I do really get caught up in my books, and I'm very excited to get back into this one. I took about what, a three-month hiatus from reading, and now that it's caught me again, I am enthralled. I also have realized, so I have an Audible account, which is a $15 a month subscription, and with each month that you've subscribed, you get 1 credit to spend on any book. Doesn't matter the cost of the book, you can buy that book. So if I spend $15 for my monthly subscription, I could buy an $80 book. And it just so happens that Smart Zenobia, way back when, decided that she was going to get all of these Stormlight Archive books. So what I've been doing is actually listening to the audiobook as I'm reading.
Stabilizing.
And that's odd. It does sound odd, but at the same time, it really pulls you in because each character gets their own voice. They actually turn into a character, and it keeps me engaged. So I've talked to people about this at work, and one of them's like, that is awesome. I never thought about doing that. And then another one was like, I can't even fathom the idea of listening to a book while I'm reading it at the same time because it would throw me way off.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So it depends on what you like. I find it's actually been quite lovely. Anyways, sorry, I I went off on a super long tangent about books here tonight. Sorry, not sorry. It's been a fun adventure. That being said, we are on a grand adventure of getting off of this planet. I've been out of reading for way too long. So I get that. I totally get that. There are times where I just can't sit and read. I just can't. I can't sit and focus. I can't sit and read. And then months and months and months will go by, and all of a sudden I'll just pick up a book and it's just like right back into it. I need silicone rubber. Is that out here? Oh, picked the wrong thing. Let's do that. My husband's actually started up some book clubs again through his work, and they have suggested 2 different horror books for the month, and I'm really thinking of picking those up and trying them out because it sounds really awesome. I think we will have to build that over here. The last house on Needless Street. Yes, yes, yes. I do. Yes, I do love horror. Why can I not build this thing? Do I have to build it on the Cyclops instead? Please tell me I don't have to build it on the Cyclops. That is so far away. Uh-oh. Oh no. is quite unfortunate. There's a part of me that thinks that I need to have my Cyclops, which is at tree base. Oh, I need another computer chip. Oops. I used the one that I had. How do I make a computer chip? That's a good question. We can do that along the way to getting to the Cyclops. Thing is, I like to watch horror. I found it really hard to find books. And that is a lack of trying, I feel, for myself. I tried once or twice and I didn't really get too far, and the books that I found were alright, but they weren't great. So I just gave up.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
The best book that I've read that is horror is The House of Leaves. It is phenomenal, but you have to actually, like, pay attention. It's a story within a story within a story, but the way that the author did it is, like, mind-boggling. And the whole premise is it is a house that is bigger on the inside. Rooms appear, a hallway appears, and you have to go in, or one of the characters goes in to find it. And it's an excellent book, and I've really wanted to reread it. One of the things that I love about it is it's not traditionally written. So you read a book and it is just a paragraph upon paragraph upon paragraph on a page. You read this book and it's like one page will show scribbles that have been written on a napkin overlaying on top of a piece of paper that has scribbles of a different idea, and that's just the beginning. There are other times where you're reading about your character walking up these steps in the dark. And instead of just reading about it in a paragraph, the author literally goes, you are walking up the stairs. Like it makes you feel like you're walking up the stairs. One whole page could have one word on it, and that is it. Or the text could be upside down. And it really makes you feel like you're in this chaos. And I've never seen another book do it, and it is excellent. The TARDIS, absolutely the TARDIS, but much, much scarier. So that's another book that I've been really wanting to read again. It's been a while. So I've got the ones that my husband has just posted into chat, and I'm going to most likely read those. But I do need to focus on my Stormlight archives, because that has definitely picked up again, and I'm completely enthralled.
Calorie intake recommended.
Fine. You go away. Go away. Go away. No touchy.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Yeah, see, he keeps going for my prawn suit. What a jerk. I've actually recently started watching Doctor Who again, too. As it is on, I think it's on Prime. And, such a good show. I was talking to other people about who is your favorite Doctor. Who is your favorite Doctor? Do you like the newer Doctors? Did you watch the originals? I never watched the originals. Good answer. I feel the same way. I want to give Matt Smith a standing ovation, and I think had he not followed David Tennant, he would have been, like, one of the best. I think he is still one of the best. But he followed David Tennant, who was just the best. I think David Tennant and Amy Pond should have been apart. Love Matt, but David Tennant, absolutely. And I still think about the Pandorica. When you watch the Pandorica and Matt Smith jumps up and is like, I am talking. It's like, I could totally, this is a great scene for you. But could you imagine David Tennant doing that scene? And him with Rory and Amy Pond. Who is your least favorite companion? Because I have to say, for me, it is Donna. I know a lot of people love Donna, but she just always irked me. I do love Rory. Rory's pretty darn great. I really like Clara as well. The Day of the Doctor is a fantastic episode. One of my favorites is one that I watch regularly, like rewatch regularly. I really do appreciate seeing David Tennant and Matt Smith together trying to figure things out, and their one-ups of being the best doctor make me giggle every time. I'm stuck. Into the green we go. I just found Donna very irritating. And I do hate to say that, but she doesn't have the companionship. She's too combative, in my opinion. She is just not a friendly, approachable person, where all of the other Doctor's companions were.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
So I did need my Cyclops. Interesting. Alright, well, because I'm here, I'm gonna bring my Cyclops back out of the depths, which means we are going to ravage the base down here. Welcome to Tree Base, for anyone who hasn't seen it. This is Tree Base. Super pretty. Oh!
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Also, sorry, where are you? Around here somewhere. You better be around here somewhere. Where did you go? There you are. You had me scared for a moment. Get your butt over here. Come back over here. You're venturing too far away, little one. Come on. So he's supposed to follow me. That was the come here. He's supposed to follow. Okay, sorry. I always have to make sure I pet my little friend there. We could take some of this. I don't know exactly what we're gonna need up above, so we're just gonna take some things that I know I can't get easily from up above. Get a lot of that, fine, that's not a problem. I don't need that. Could eat some of this. Now, I have not watched the newest Doctor. He seems pretty darn good. But I have not watched any of his episodes yet. Oh, I want that. Thank you very much. Thank you. Can build that, no problem. Let's take one of those. More glass, don't care about. I mean, I did say I was going to ravage the base. Hello, Peter. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. How are you feeling? You feeling any better? Do want to bring my little friend just in case. Come here, you. Good to hear, Peter. I'm happy to hear that you are doing better. Alright, let's bring this big girl back out of the depths.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Zoom. Does this work? Kinda does. Come on. Come on. There we go. Ooh. So I don't have a controller for my PC. I've thought about it.
Engine powering up.
Here we go. Is that because of Final Fantasy, or is there another game that kind of had you really wanting a controller? Also, we've been talking a lot about different shows, well, Doctor Who specifically, and the love of also reading books and getting completely caught up in them. Have you watched Doctor Who before, Peter? And if so, who is your favorite Doctor? When I play Halo, mouse and keyboard is great, but Halo was built for controllers, so when I play Halo, I always wish I had an Xbox. Have not seen Doctor Who. Fair enough. Ooh, look out. That's a ceiling. So, we have decided, we as in Navazi and I, have decided that David Tennant is indeed the best of the Doctors. I have not watched the original Doctor Who series. I came in within the newest, like this generation of Doctors, and David Tennant is just absolutely phenomenal. when it comes to what I expect a doctor to be. He is kind, he is funny, but when he has his moods and he wants to, like, be vengeful, you believe it. You believe that he will absolutely annihilate you. And that is something that I feel like Matt Smith never really got. Smith was really good. He is my second favorite Doctor, but he didn't have the scariness to him. That is fair. Now, for me, Doctor Who has come back onto Prime. So I'm in Canada, and I've been able to watch it on Prime, which has been lovely. How pretty that is. We are also watching a show called From. Season 3 has just started coming out this year. Like, there's only two episodes in season 3. And me, Navazi, and Magnemite, and B-Rex, we are all watching it from season 1. We are, I think, about halfway through, maybe halfway through season 2. Absolutely phenomenal show if you're looking for anything that is creepy and odd and a little unsettling. Oh, what was the show that I started watching last night? I randomly, like, I was not in the mood to do anything. Sorry. It's total side note. I was not in the mood to do anything. I had signed up for a, it's called Ghosts. So it is on Paramount Plus subscription. It's called Ghost, and it is about a couple who inherits this really old house. They want to turn it into a bed and breakfast, and the wife ends up seeing a house full of ghosts. It is not scary. It is absolutely a comedy. And while you're doing something else, having this in the background, I did find myself chuckling a few times. I wonder how fast. No, I'm at 51%. I shouldn't go super fast. I'll get there eventually. Look, it's a little baby one. He's so cute. I've also watched The Feed. I think I have one more episode of The Feed. Or maybe it's just called Feed. But it's essentially like the internet is implanted into everybody's head, so you don't have computers necessarily. You want to talk to somebody, you just call them, and it's literally in your head. And it's been interesting to watch as well. Other than that, did I download something? I feel like... What did I have the other day? I don't know. Ooh, I did just rent The Watchers as well. So, not M. Night Shyamalan, but his daughter, I think? And I started watching it, and I was doing something else. Like, I've got 2 monitors, so I was playing a random game that doesn't take a lot of attention, which means I usually end up watching something on my second screen. And I threw on The Watchers, and I perked up because I was like, oh, that sounds like Dakota Fanning. And it absolutely was Dakota Fanning. Really enjoyed it. It was an excellent movie. It is also based on a book, supposedly. And there is a part of me that wants to check out the book from the library to just see how it reads, because the story was just that good. How did you like it, Navazi? I've actually gone through quite... So, I think it's Shudder. I'm pretty sure it was Shudder, not Crave. But I got the Shudder channel from Prime, and there have been nights where I will just go through 2 to 3 movies, horror movies. And some of them were very questionable. Not gonna lie, they were very questionable. But at the same time, I kind of enjoyed it. I went in blind. There was only one where I really questioned what I was doing watching this movie.
Engine powering down.
But the rest were pretty good. And I go through spurts where I want to sit and watch movies, and then there are other times where I'm like, I want nothing to do with this. Like, don't even... Oh, sorry, I just hit my mic. Don't even talk to me. I don't want to talk about TV. I have no interest in sitting there watching this, anything like that. I just don't. So, I don't know what it was. I just wanted to watch horror, and then one led to another, which led to another. I thought I had one of those, didn't I? Oh, I do. There it is. Alright, I need... Sorry. Focusing for a second here. There we go. I want 2 of those. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Navazi. It was fun. It was an interesting take on like the genre. I've actually found myself really enjoying the Shyamalan movies. I know I don't say it right, but I've enjoyed the last 2 or 3 of his movies, and quite a lot. Where before I was just like, nah. I mean, I'll watch it if it's there and I don't have anything else to watch, but I found myself really looking forward to watching The Watchers. Alright, next step, guys. I am slowly building my spaceship.
Neptune 1 rocket online.
What? It's online? I get to name it, guys. What is our rocket going to be named? Yes, his daughter did do that one. Ooh. What should we name it? I don't want to just name it Neptune. I feel like Sin should be in the name, but I don't know how to make it. Like, I got my Sinmobile. I've got... Oh, what should it be? What should it be? What should it be? You know what? Okay. Why don't we switch, make this thing some fun colors. Well, it's not that fun of a color. Why don't we do bright pink? Why not? With the blue strip. Green other stripe. And the name can be... Ooh. Silver Fin. I like that. Silver Sin. Here we go. Can I make it silver? No, I think I can only make it white in various... The silver sin. Silver sin. Alright. Let's go up and see what our new spaceship looks like. Guys, we're doing it! Oh, that Sinister Nova! How can I not continue to read?
Seek fluid intake.
Okay, I need to switch it to the Sinister Nova. That's even better. Okay. Storage. What is this? Communications.
Communications systems array active. Auxiliary power unit online. Pressurizing hydraulics.
No way. Are we actually doing this? Boot up the primary computer.
Primary computer systems active.
Prepare the time capsule. Okay. What is this? Activate life support system.
Life support systems online.
Okay.
All systems are go for liftoff.
All systems are go for liftoff. Okay, we need to figure out what we want to put in our time capsule. So I did bring up my little dude. I don't know if they're brothers, but they're the same species. But my little guy from the depths. I brought up its cousin. And I kind of want to put that in my time capsule. And then maybe I should put in some of my useful equipment. Like the Sea Glide and maybe... Oh, I don't know. Okay, let's see.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Are we actually doing this? Okay, so we're gonna bring our cuttlefish. I'm gonna give it to them. I feel like if I'm gonna leave my Sea Glide, I should... Oh, I need to drink something before I die from
Vital
thirst.
signs stabilizing.
I feel like a little bit of nickel, maybe? Maybe a benzyme? Just to get them off the ground? What else can we give them? A power cell? Maybe a power cell is good, but no, I don't think so. I think that's not the best. How about the keep calm poster? Let's give them one of those. And the toy. Okay. All right, let's oh my goodness. I'm a little excited about this. If we do this... Oh, I should do it in the daylight though. Does it matter? I don't think it matters. Okay, we need to come up with something fun to put in our time capsule as a writing, like a note for the next adventure to find it. Come on closer. Alright, so we're gonna do Sinister Nova, and because it's Sinister Nova, I can go red. Although we won't be able to see that because it is dark out. Oh well. Okay. Do I have a bed? I don't even think I have a bed in this space. So we might just kind of lollygag around until the sun comes up? Because I want to do this in the daylight. If we are actually taking off from this planet and saying goodbye, I want to do it in the daylight. Oh no, I didn't want to exit. I wanted to just shut the door. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so the time capsule is over here. Ooh, there's not a lot of... Oh, I can't leave a lot. I feel like leaving a friend, thermal blade, and the keep calm poster are just kind of fun. And what image? Could do this guy? I really like that image. Alright, have a good night. Thank you for popping in. Or do we do sunset image, maybe? What about this one? I kind of like this one a lot. Alright, we're gonna select that one. Expeditions? I don't even know if I'm spelling this right. There is not really any spell check. I hope you find everything you need, that you succeed in getting off this planet, and maybe we will meet up. Safe travels. Zenobia. Song. Okay, everything says ready.
Time capsule ready.
Okay, we launch it. Nope, I thought we launched it.
Time capsule ready.
Pair time capsule, it's ready. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna sit in the chair.
Ready to launch on your command, Captain. Launch in 10.
Oh, here we go.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We made it.
Time capsule jettisoned.
Guys, we made it off the planet. One life to live and to escape this planet, and we did it.
Caution, approaching orbital
did it.
debris. field.
Oh. Oh no! Oh no, 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 no! Are we okay?
Orbital debris field clear.
Okay, so that looked very similar to how we started with this whole
Performing
mess.
gravity turn maneuver.
Okay. It is a pretty
Confirm
planet.
destination coordinates. Nearest interstellar phase gate. Engaging ion boosters in 3, 2, 1.
Let's go!
What is a wave without the ocean? A beginning without an end.
Oh, the mother.
They are different, but they go together. Now you go among the stars, and I fall among the sand. We are different, but we go together.
All right. We did it. We survived. We survived the planet. We survived the story. We survived the Leviathans. We built ourselves a spaceship. And we got off the planet. All in one life. When I loaded up tonight, I was at 1 day and 8 hours. So it took me about one full day, 9 hours, 10 hours to do a full playthrough. Pardon me. There was one spot, one of the locations where I didn't go into because I couldn't find it again. It was in the lava cave. I needed a tablet color that I didn't have on me at the time. And I tried to find it multiple times and I couldn't. So it's quite interesting that I was able to leave the planet without actually exploring that spot. I don't know what lore I missed. I do know all of my bases were subpar. I do recognize that, I admit it. But as a full-on playthrough, I didn't want to spend a ton of time doing base building when I could die at any moment and then the whole file is just gone. Which is why I didn't stop to do a full-on base. I may do that later. I mean, I'm doing a lot of different base building in other games as well. Maybe I'll show you guys later on. I've been starting a castle in Enshrouded because they're doing like a Halloween event.
Welcome home to all terror. Permission to land will be granted once you have settled your outstanding balance of 1 trillion credits.
I was stranded! All right. Something I seem to remember when you finished the game, you ended up crashing while you were in space, which didn't happen here. But let's see. So hardcore mode, 1 day, 8 hours, and 17 minutes. I believe that is how I started. Because it was 1 day, 8 hours, and I've been playing for about an hour. So 1 day, 9 hours. I do like that I can go back into this and play more. So maybe I might build my base more because I have essentially beat the game. Fantastic. That